Hey, Sippers, what's going on? I know this is a little bit out of the ordinary, but y'all saw SmackDown this past Friday, and y'all saw a real big debut when it came to the Bloodline, and y'all saw JACOB FATU, and it took the internet by storm. It took the wrestling community by storm, because those of us who follow wrestling outside of WWE and have for a while, you've been hip to who JACOB FATU is. His ability, his charisma, and all of that got put on display this past Friday. To the point where as soon as JACOB FATU showed up, people like stopped talking and like for a good moment in time, maybe still, like forgot about Solo.
No! Oh my God!
And this is not to knock Solo, because Solo hasn't done anything wrong. He's been doing everything asked of him. He's been doing his thing. He's been getting heat the right way. I don't care what people say online, but JACOB FATU is that dude. And the reason for me doing this is not to just clout chase off of his debut, but if you've been following me for a while, or even if you haven't, I am myself a big wrestling fan.
That was stiff as hell too. He got all of that. In case y'all don't know, he just smacked the shit out of him.
You walking clown emoji, piece of shit, you suck.
Like talk shows that I've put together where we talk wrestling and we take phone calls. We've done it on sports as well. I still do an AI Wrestling League show. I'm sure a lot of y'all know what that is, but I guarantee you they shit ain't like mine and they ain't fucking with us, you heard me? But something that I've always preached, and they're in the archive so you can go check this out, is that always support the indie talent. You know, it's kind of like with presidencies and things. People like to worry about elections when you get to the president of the United States, and they don't go and look at everything below that as far as like governors, mayors, and things of that sort. I feel like the same thing is with wrestling. A lot of people look at talent once they've made it to WWE or now AEW. It's more than that out there. And for me, I don't get the thrill off of, oh, this person's in WWE and then they get over in WWE or AEW. Yeah, you have to do that, but I get the excitement out of seeing somebody like start from nothing, being in arenas with like 100 people or 50 people, and then working their way up to the thousands, and you know what I'm saying, like just sold out shows like on TV and doing it. That's what I love seeing. I love seeing indie talent who, when you go out there, you thinking, oh, this is nobody, but then boom, just like that, they are on. Jordan Grace, I've seen a lot of her indie shows. Willow Nightingale, seen a lot of her indie shows. Will Ospreay, who's getting his props now. Swerve. Like, there's a lot of people who own the indie scene who have been indie darlings, and they pop once they make it. I'll give y'all a couple of indie darlings who y'all probably may not even realize are indie darlings, but those who are heavy into wrestling like myself, you're probably gonna be like, yeah, he's right. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, my man, Seth Rollins, Nigel McGuinness, Matt Riddle, Keith Lee, Austin Theory, Darby Allin. Like, we can really keep going. Jonathan Gresham, Mercedes Martinez, the Briscoes, R.I.P Jay Briscoe. These indie darlings, like just people who you fall in love with, and then they make it and they blow up and you like, oh my Lord, this is just something else. And I really feel that we gotta support the indie scenes a whole lot more. I can actually say that, and I'm proud to say that I actually met JACOB FATU right before he debuted in WWE. Like, it may have not been like his very last show before he debuted in WWE, but it was one of the last shows that he did. Him and Zilla FATU was there, and not only did I not just meet them, I also have hardware. This right here. So right here, we got JACOB FATU's autograph here, and then here we got Zilla FATU, who, hey, y'all have heard me preach. I'm telling y'all, Zilla FATU, he got next. You know what I'm saying? The main one got next. Mark my motherfucking words. But this right here is the chair that Zilla got smacked with at the show that I went to. It was a GCW show down here in Dallas, and I was able to get JACOB FATU and Zilla FATU to sign this. Crazy story, actually. So the show was at Gillies. We were on the floor. Them boys moved some furniture that night, I'm gonna tell you that. Lot of doors. And we go up to the after the show, we go up, and I'm already like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to get pictures with Zilla and things like that, because he had already given us permission to use his character in our universe for DTKA Promotions. That's the AI wrestling league that I run. You'll notice a lot of people will go on CC Community Creations and just download people and throw them on their shows. The people who we have on our shows, we actually get permission from the talent themselves, and they allow us to put them and feature them in our shows with our creations as well. We even got a mini series on the channel here, if you check the archives, called The Come Up, where we even put together a story for Zilla to kind of give his introduction into DTKA. But that's whatever. I wasn't even trying to plug shit there. I don't even know why I did that. Stay tuned after the video as well, because I will be showing clips and pictures of the night of the show. So don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere just yet. We got a little something for you. Pull up. So after the show, everybody's kicking it in the back. You know, you got everybody out there signing autographs, taking pictures, and I go over, and I'm thinking like, hey, I'm just about to go give props, make my face known. You know, I got my Kool-Aid shit on. I'm letting folks know what it is. I'm about to rep my shit, but I'm also about to be in people's face and, you know, network. So next thing I know, here comes Jacob, like, hey, anybody want to buy a chair that Zilla got smacked with tonight? I'm like, oh, word. It was instantaneous. I'm like, bro, hell yeah, how much? Gave me the price. I'm like, oh shit, say less. We right in, got that, and yeah, got a picture with both of them and things, and they real cool dudes. You know what I'm saying? They was turned, they was lit. The manager looked funny as hell to me though. Like homie had they manager had he had like the Bruce Lee jumpsuit on, the yellow with the black stripes on the sides and shit. But then he also had the afro, okay? You know what I'm saying? He had the chops, so he was Bushido Browning it a little bit, for those of y'all who watch the Boondocks. Then he had the shades on, you know what I'm saying? Like them Terminator shades on from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then he had chains on. And I'm not talking about like your granddaddy change that you wear when you go to church. I'm talking about homie had like them NBA Youngboy chains. You know what I'm saying? Like them 2 Chainz chains, them Rick Rawson chains. You know what I'm saying? Them fat ass chains, them West Side Gun chains. All this shit together just like completely fucked me up for the night, but it was a great experience. Met a lot of great people that night, but yeah, nah, it was a great show, y'all. Things like this, I hope this inspires people to really go out and support the indie shows that are in their communities and the shows that come to town or nearby, because you never know when these people are going to be on TV, and you never know what opportunities may fall in your lap. Like just right there, when you go to a show, don't just go and hurry up, rush, get out the door and hurry up and go get out. Stick around, see if there's meet and greets. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do them before and after the shows. Network, get out there, see people. You know what I'm saying? Because it was damn near a club, and that bitch, me and Zilla asking the DJ to turn the fucking music up and shit. Like, it was a whole vibe. So, shout out to the whole Samoan Dynasty out there for doing what they do. I'm grateful for the opportunity to even just be in the presence of greatness and just be able to stumble across an opportunity like this. And it's amazing. I hope JACOB FATU does crazy things in WWE and amazing things, which I know he will if they book him right. He has the talent, he has the athleticism, the charisma, the mindset for it. I mean, and y'all know me. Hey, if you done got that shit up out the mud and you done really paid your dues, I'm not talking about just wrestling, but I'm talking about in these streets, in life. Like, you really done came up, I'm fucking with that. So, hey, shout out to JACOB FATU, shout out to Zilla, shout out to the whole Samoan family, Usos, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Rikishi, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P Sika for putting these young motherfuckers out here in our face and giving us all this greatness. We really do appreciate y'all. And hey, keep them cups up, because if your ass ain't sipping, you're tripping. Kool-Aid so good, even the diabetic can drink. Oh, and don't forget, if you like what you just saw, make sure you hit that like, make sure you subscribe, hit those comments, stay sipping with us, turn on those notifications, because we got a lot of content here, y'all. So you may have stumbled across us here, but go ahead and dig up in that archive and start hitting them rabbit holes. We got reactions, we got game streams. Like I said, we got talk shows with call-ins and all kinds of entertainment for you. We the one-stop shop here when you sipping that Kool-Aid. So, hey, keep them motherfucking cups up. Now we can see little kids don't fuck around with